Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do some unboxing. I'm going to probably have to film this in stages because I'm still waiting for a package to show up, and there'll probably be a package the next day. So this video is going to go up on Friday. So let's see. Is there a way to open this package without needing tools? Oh, yes, there is. I just didn't do it right. One of these is supposed to be a Greek New Testament, a Greek and Latin New Testament. I think this is the Greek and Latin New Testament. Yeah, this is it. This is, after all the clips of me unboxing stuff, I'll do a shot where you can actually see things up close more. So, but for now, I'll show you each thing as I pull it out of packaging. Alright, packing slip, all that, move that off camera. Okay, Nestle Allen Novum Testament Grace et Latine, pardon my Latin pronunciation. Oh cool, they give me a card like in the newer ones, but let's just go right into it, and let's go to the beginning of a chapter here. Let's see, where's the beginning of... Okay, here we go. On the Greek side, you can see the chapter number better. It's right there, where it says chapter 10. Let's see, on the Latin side, they put it over on this side. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I've been wanting one of these for a while now. So that is cool. It's kind of a cloth bound type hardcover, but it's in totally usable condition. Put my cards back in there. And that right there. This one should be... This one should be a New Testament. Or no, not a New Testament. This should be a Bible. This should be the NLT Reference Bible. Catholic edition. Yep. It's the Catholic Reference Edition NLT. Alright. Here's what the front cover looks like. And here's the back cover. I'll read some of the back. Holy Bible Catholic Reference Edition features easy to understand New Living Translation. These helpful features will better your understanding of God's Word, help unlock its meaning for your life. Concise book introductions include an overview, outline, date, author, and purpose summary. Verse Finder provides a quick reference to a wealth of verses conveniently arranged by topic. Cross-references in the margins of the Bible text help you find related passages easily. Where can I find it? Lists many of the favorite passages and stories of the Bible. Dictionary concordance helps you to understand key words in Scripture and locate them quickly throughout the Bible. Lectionary reading plan allows you to keep your Bible reading in step with the church calendar, and it's also got the Apostles' Creed. It would have been nice if they would have also included the Nicene Creed. Okay, the previous owner did not fill out that page, or that page. But I want to see what the biblical text looks like. Oh, yeah. I like that. They put the verse numbers that you're cross-referencing from in bold. Oh, that is cool. Oh, yeah. This is the kind of NLT I've been wanting for a long time. Let's see where did they put the... Okay, they got two maps, one of the World of the Patriarchs and one of St. Paul's Missionaries. Oh, wait. Oh, there's more. Okay, they were just sticking together a little bit. some pages, blank pages for notes. Look at that. Not as many pages as in my Skylar, but still, that's pretty good. Oh, a list of popes going up to Saint Benedict. I'll have to pencil. The previous owner penciled in Pope Benedict the 16th, so I'm going to have to pencil in Pope Francis. Oh, and I got to also pencil in Pope Benedict's dates too. Readings for the major feasts. The lectionary. Here's the lectionary. When I do an overhead, I'll be able to show it to you more. Let's see. Dictionary concordance. You got like an entry, a definition, and then it shows you where you can find verses on that. And then the Apostles' Creed is right after the book of Revelation. Well, that's cool. Those two books are really cool. Here they are, so you can get an idea of the size of the two of them. And this is neat, the way they did the hardcover. It doesn't have a dust jacket, but I like the way that looks. And then the Greek and Latin New Testament. This is really cool. And it's small and portable enough I can take it to Bible study. So like if people have a question about the Latin text or the Greek text, I have it right here. So that'll be cool at Bible study, because sometimes people will bring up, well, what does the Greek say or what does the Latin say? So that's awesome. And it's got the textual apparatus too, even though it's an older version of the Greek New Testament. Let's see, what edition is it? Looks like it's got all the regular introductions. Okay, here we go. I want to see something in the English. Explanations for the Greek New Testament. Origin of the edition. That's cool. Oh, they even have notes crediting Westcott and Hort with their edition. That's pretty cool. I'll have to find where it says in here what the edition is. But still, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I have one other book that should be coming today. And it's the one I'm really excited about because it's an older edition of a book that's somewhat popular right now. So, I'll see you in the next segment. Alright, I had to wait 24 hours for some of these packages to come. Alright. Alright. This one, I think, is going to be an Orthodox book that I ordered. I ordered a couple Orthodox books. I'm very much glad to be a Catholic, but there were a couple of Orthodox books I wanted to get that I've seen a bunch of videos on that I find really interesting. This is the Anthologian. It's like similar to our Missal, where it's got the readings for worship and the liturgy Let's see, is this exactly what they advertise it to be? Let's see, Antilogian. Copyright 2021. Second printing 2021. Printed in an edition of 2,000 copies. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to have to go through the introductory stuff and learn how to use that and then do a video on that. This one is from Legacy Icons, who is the publisher of this, but I bought this one used on eBay. But doesn't look like the previous owner did any highlighting or anything. Let's see, can I just rip this one open? Oh, there's a place to open it. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's going to be hard to do. I'm just going to rip it open. Oh, that's my order slip. Ooh, I wasn't expecting this. They do kind of like Sweetwater does. They give you candy, and they give Tootsie Rolls. Oh. There we go. This is the Lectionary Bible, which is a companion to the Anthologian, which is why they have a similar spine and they're pretty much nearly exactly the same size. Alright, here's what the cover of the Lectionary Bible looks like. It's got that cross, and the Anthologian has that cross. And then here's what the spine looks like. I'll read a little bit of this cardboard thing they slipped on the back. The Lectionary Bible is a unique Bible arranged according to the lectionary of the Eastern Orthodox Church. With this book of the Holy Scriptures, it is easy to read along with the church throughout the year, whether on its own or as a companion to the Anthologian. Over 1,000 pages of Old and New Testament scriptures arranged according to the lectionary. Bonded leather soft cover with sewn binding, two-tone red and black printing with a beautiful readable 10-point typeface, 6 ribbon markers, designed for pan-Orthodox use, abundant supporting material, and clear instructions for use. And then there's an example of what the text is like right there. All right. Let's see if I can get this piece of cardboard to slide off. Oh, and there's more. Okay. There's a thing here on the Anthologian. So I'll save that because I'll want to read that later. Let's see. This is a section from the Holy Gospel. So it has it arranged in lectionary style. That's cool. All right. Move that out of the way. Now, this next one is a Bible I've wanted for quite a while. This is a Catholic Bible. It's a reprint of the Clementine Vulgate. But I got one that had a slight imperfection to it when it was printed, but it's not supposed to affect your ability to read it. And I've done that with like at christianbook.com, and it's like a really good way to get a Bible at a more affordable price. So let's see here. Oh, they packed this up really good. They wrapped it in paper. I'm gonna throw that away before the cat decides all those papers a cat toy. It's almost like opening a Christmas present. How much they wrapped that. There, looks good. And here's what the front cover looks like. And the back cover. And the spine. This is in Latin, if I didn't say that before, so it's Latin Vulgate. It's not like the Dewey Reams, which is a translation of the Latin. This is the Latin. This is a version that was, if I remember the history right, came out sometime after the Council of Trent. I don't remember exactly. I think it might say in here somewhere. Oh, 2 ribbon markers. Awesome. Yeah. Biblia Sacra Vulgate Editionis. And then I don't know enough Ecclesiastic Latin to know what some of these words are. Oh, here we go. Included a letter. Oh, here we go. Received, dear reader, from the St. John the Evangelist Press of Tournai, which is in Belgium, the Holy Bible in Latin, most diligently corrected and faithful accordance with the Vatican edition authorized by Clement VIII and published in 1598. Cool. So this is a reprint of that. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. An old style map. And then here's the title page, which looks like the cover. Kind of, yeah, it looks like the cover. Interesting. I want to get to the actual biblical text. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A piece of art here, and then here's how Genesis begins. I think that's really cool. That is really cool. All right, later tonight I will pull out ribbon markers and put them where I want for this. Awesome. All right. There's going to be one more segment I'm going to film later after I get back home from Bible study, where I have 3 more packages to open. All right. That's cool. So, that's awesome. So, I'll see you in a little bit. To you, it'll just be like a second, but to me, it's going to be a couple hours. All right, last segment. Sorry this video is coming out late. Where to start? Because I'm going to unbox 3 packages, and I'm going to show you what I got at Ollie's, which is like a discount store. I got this pack of 5 comic books. I'm going to open that real quick and see what all I got in there. Did I open that enough? Toss the bag aside. See, I got issue number 5 of Sherlock Holmes and Harry Houdini. Man-Eating Cow number 6. And The Tick's Giant Circus of the Mighty number 2. The Blessed Machine number 2. And Lumberjanes Gotham Academy number 1 of 6. Never heard of that comic before, but okay, so I got some comic books to read. Let's see, where am I going to set them? Here, I'll set them over here out of frame. I got this graphic novel by Joe Hill. For those who don't know, Joe Hill is one of the sons of Stephen King. This is called Basket Full of Heads. So, this is like a horror graphic novel, so that should be interesting and probably a quick read. This right here is the final box I'm getting from Twisted Retreat because it's expensive and I want to be able to have money to be able to get some other interesting things each month. So it's one subscription that I've ended. And then, so let's see what we got here. The spoiler card for this month, or last month I should say, the April one, which will be my last one. Toss the box aside. Let's see, what is the book? Some Places Are Just Evil, Sanctuary by Valentina Cano Repetto. So, Sibella Pangolio wants nothing more than to live with her husband in this rundown derelict watermill, uninhabited since the Renaissance after a mysterious disaster befell the previous owners. The mill requires extensive repairs, but there's something sinister about the mill. Repairs are violently undone. Half-seen figures begin stalking Sibylla, through the grounds, and haunting echoes of the previous owners' lives infiltrate the present As the disturbances grow more vicious and her husband more secretive, she realizes that she and her child are in danger. All right. So that's that one. Here, set it down here out of the way. And my next Catholic Answers book from Catholic Answers Book of the Month Club. Another St. Aquinas? Yeah, St. Thomas Aquinas bookmark. Get the tool away now. Alright, let's see. Rip that open enough. God's wounds, the remarkable truth of those who bore the signs of Christ's passion, by John Clark. For centuries, these manifestations of the marks of Jesus' passion have been a subject of great piety and devotion and controversy. Are they real or are they faked? What is the evidence? And what if they are real? What could possibly be God's reason for causing them? That was just the first paragraph of the back. That looks cool. Alright. Alright, now, this month's package from Nightworms. Let's see, the paperback is When the Wolf Comes Home. No One Can Be Spared. Nat Cassidy. One night, Jess, a struggling actress, finds a 5-year-old runaway hiding in the bushes outside her apartment after a violent, bloody encounter with the boy's father. She and the boy find themselves running for their lives as they attempt to avoid the boy's increasingly desperate father. Horrifying incidents of butchery follow them. At first, Jess thinks she understands what they're up against, but she's about to learn that there's more to these surreal, grisly events than she could ever have imagined. And that's when the wolf finally comes home. No one will be spared. And Nat Cassidy has also wrote Mary and Nestlings. Set that aside. Now to open this. Here's the front of it. There's a hardcover in here. There we go. Here's the goodie bag. Let's see, what all do we have in the goodie bag? We have a welcome neighbor thing. Okay. Sun and moon, and then the back there's a sun and moon, but the moon has an eye and the sun has what looks like teeth. Okay. Spoiler card. Okay, that's everything. The Eldritch Horror and Beyond, the cupboard, chocolate, Earl Grey, and caramel. So it's a tea, a chocolate flavored tea. Let's see. Okay, so this must be the autograph to the paperback. And this is gonna probably be the autograph to the hardcover. So I'll set that aside. Ooh, 2 wolves. That's cool. and then a sun and a moon. And then make sure I can get this out. The Sundowners Dance by Todd Keisling, Bram Stoker Award finalist. I have a feeling this goes with that neighbor welcome thing. Let's see. By the Moon's Eye, Jerry Campbell just wants to be left alone, grief-stricken over the death of his wife Abigail. The elderly widower and recent retiree is desperate for a change of scenery. When his realtor suggests a new home in Fairview Acres, a retirement community in the Poconos, Jerry figures it will be a nice place to spend the rest of his days in solitude, until he moves in. Weird neighbors, nightly block parties, strange noises across his rooftop at all hours. Worst of all is Arthur Peterson, chairman of the Fairview Acres Community Association, who seems obsessed with coaxing Jerry into participating in these neighborhood activities. At first, Jerry shrugs off the incidents and eccentricities, telling himself he doesn't want to be the guy who complains about everything. But that all changes one evening when Catherine Donnelly appears on his doorstep with an ominous warning. You need to leave. The worms, they dance at nightfall. His neighbors all say Catherine suffers from a form of dementia called Sundowner Syndrome. But as the weeks progress and the strangeness mounts, Jerry begins to suspect there's something else going on in his neighborhood. Something that has to do with the huge stone in the community park. Heartfelt and unsettling, Todd Keisling's latest novel, The Sundowners Dance, propels readers through a terrifying exploration of grief, dementia, and perhaps the greatest horror of all, growing old. Interesting. All right, let's look at the spoiler card real quick. The Sundowners Dance by Todd Keisling. When the wolf comes home at night. Oh, when the wolf comes home. Sorry. I don't know why I added at night. Sun and Moon Wolves graphic by Evie Bookish. That's this one. Celestial Bodies graphic by @HumulonOmnibus.nat. Sun and Moon bookmark. Eldritch Horror Tea. The two autographs right there. But nothing about this tie into the book. The Sundowners Dance. Because if I remember right, in the... Fairview Acres. And this is like a Fairview Acres pamphlet. Weird. I might use it as a bookmark for that book. But, okay. And then the two autographs, which I'll put in the books later. So that's that. So let's go over what I've gotten in this video. So we've gotten this Sanctuary, which came from my last Twisted Retreat box from Catholic Answers Book Club. I got God's Wounds. From Ollie's, I got Joe Hill's Basket Full of Heads, the pack of 5 comic books. I'll set that aside. I got the Latin and Greek New Testament. the Clementine Latin Vulgate. The Lectionary Bible, the Orthodox Lectionary Bible, and the Anthologian. So I have the 2-volume set, and as you can see, the spines match. Was there anything else? Oh, yes, there was something else. I also got the NLT Catholic Reference Bible. So, I got quite a haul here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. And I think it's awesome who we got is the new Pope, Pope Leo the 14th, who's from Chicago. So, it's awesome. We have a Midwestern Pope. So, I will see you in the next video.